Hello, and thanks for tuning in. Today's install topic is installing an LG low-profile over-the-range microwave oven. For the most part, installing a low-profile microwave is the same as a full-size microwave, but there's just a few subtle differences. Bring a tape measure with you into the home and verify that you have 30 inches of width between the two cabinets above and on either side of the stove, and a cabinet depth of 13 inches. You also need to have at least 25 3/4 inches of space between the top of the stove and the bottom of the cabinet the microwave will mount to. Then take a look inside the cabinet, the one above the stove, and confirm that you have a power outlet to plug the unit in. While you're there, you can also check to see what type of venting is available. The LG low-profile microwave comes ready for recirculating room venting. But if the house has a roof vent or a wall vent, then you'll have to install the back draft damper and swap out the left and center upper vent grills before you proceed with this install. The type of venting you install will also dictate if you use the grease filter and charcoal filter, or just the grease filter alone, as covered in this video. So let's get to it.
Let's unbox and install the LG low-profile microwave. I have 2 charcoal filters and 2 grease filters, a wall vent bracket, a backdraft damper, 1 left vent grill, 2 middle vent grills, hardware, and a mounting plate. Let's get started. First, I have to prep the microwave to match my venting setup. There are 3 different options: room venting, roof venting, and wall venting. The microwave comes pre-installed with room venting. For roof venting, I need to first install different top vents on the microwave. Replace the left with the single left vent grill. Replace the middle vents with the middle vent grills. Next, remove the vent cover. Put together the 2-piece backdraft damper. Use caution when handling, as the edges can be sharp. The damper is pliable if you need to bend it a bit to make it fit. Make sure it moves freely back and forth. Once assembled, attach it to the top, and it's all set for roof venting. For wall venting, you also need to have the damper assembled. I need to cut out a hole in the back using tin snips. Snip around the tabs on the back of the microwave and discard the plate. Remove the 2 screws behind the motor and install the wall vent bracket. Slide the damper to cover the back and secure it in place. Reattach the vent cover and you're set for room venting. Before installation, measure to make sure your microwave will fit and that you have the correct outlet and distance to plug in the microwave. I'm going to measure the back wall and make a center line for my rear template. I also marked the front of the cabinet for the top template later. The mounting plate should line up with the center line. Cut along the dotted line and take the rear wall template and line it up the center line, taping it to the wall. My markings for A and B are not in any studs, so I need to use the toggle bolts. Pre-drill the holes and then screw them in. They're going to spin in the drywall, so you'll need to hold the back of the plate or the bolt to get them in the wall. I need to secure the plate and find a stud in a hole anywhere in the highlighted C area. Using a stud finder, I can find the stud closest to the center line and mark it for my lag screw. Then I'll secure it into place. I'm finished with the rear template. If I were doing wall venting, I would cut out this section, but for this demo, my microwave is set up for room venting. Double check to make sure that the bracket is level, and then I'm going to move on to the upper cabinet template. Measure from the edge of the cabinet to the center using the same center line that I used for the rear template. Make sure the bottom of the template is facing the rear wall. Drill 2 holes at point J and K for your mounting bolts. If the cabinet is recessed, I can use these guides and cut filler blocks for the install. Now drill a hole for the power supply cord marked M. If I was doing roof venting, I would also cut along the square here. Carefully lift the microwave and hang it on the support tabs at the bottom of the mounting plate. Reaching through the upper cabinet, thread the power supply cord through the hole. I'm going to secure the microwave with the 2 upper bolts and plug it in. The last thing to do is install the grease filters. For room venting, you want to install the charcoal filter and then the grease filter. For roof and wall venting, you only use the grease filter and not the charcoal.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you ever need to reference this video again or are looking for assistance on another installation topic, please go to lghomeinstall.com. You can also register for LG's home appliance installation training website by following this link or scanning this QR code.